How does it go? They are who we thought they were, and credit to Stephen F. Austin. By far, again, we knew coming in, felt like they were the best team in the conference. They are the best team in the conference, best team we faced. Best running backs, best D line, best DBs. So that's a true top 20 program. Definitely the top team we've played and the top team in the conference. We feel like, and they're just better than us. They're better than us across the board tonight. Really fired up the way our guys came out. We had two options there. And at halftime, we could lay down and we could compete, and our guys came back and competed. So proud of our young men. Again, we're still growing as a program. That's an established program that's probably going to win the conference. And, so credit to them. They were better tonight.
Coach, talking about that second half, what kind of happened there at the halftime that you guys kind of just came out with a different mentality or any adjustments that were made?
There were some. I mean, I think a lot of it, guys, just kind of settled down and just played. We knew we had 30 minutes left, and just we talked about it. We challenged them at halftime, just compete. We could lay down and we compete, and guys came out and competed, and really offensively, we just kind of opened it up and played like a 2-minute offense and started throwing it around more and kind of abandoned the run. But that was it. But guys were playing hard all night. We still don't have the room for error to make mistakes, and we still made some mistakes in the first half. But good football teams like that are going to make are going to force those. So not happy about a couple of penalties we had that hurt maybe some drives there in the first half, but again, credit to them. That's a good ball club.
And Coach, if you can touch on their defensive line, I mean, they're one of the best in the nation, and how they were able to disrupt things early there in the first half.
Yeah, they were everywhere. They do a good job, and it's just moving them around. But, by far, I mean, you can see the size and the strength advantage they had up there, and our guys were fighting. But we did, we missed a couple. We kind of missed a couple of protections and turned some guys loose, so we can't do that against them. They were, they're a phenomenal bunch, and we watched them against University of Houston, and they're stuffing them in the run game. So we knew it'd be tough to run the football, and so we tried to be strategic with a few things early, but then that's why the second half we just kind of abandoned the run and started dink and dunk a little bit.
And you guys have lost your two previous losses. You guys have bounced back next week each time. So what is the key to bouncing back this time, and what in these past two times, I guess, what is the focus and what has allowed you guys to respond that next week?
It's just learning. We're still learning. Like I said, this is the 9th game in our existence as a program. There's still so many things you can only learn in ball games. We just haven't played enough ball games to learn all those lessons. So, I feel we're gonna learn from this and move on. Part of it, we play the top 3 teams in conference on the road. Those guys are all undefeated, except for the kind of things are starting to kind of work themselves out here. But those are 3 good football teams on the road, and I think the comfort of home helps too, coming back home. And we're looking for a good environment next week. And these guys will bounce back.